Good evening, everybody. My name is Yulia Kostogorova-Beller. I'm a scientist, and okay, here. So on Tuesday, today's Friday, on Tuesday at lunch, Nathaniel called me and said, "I want you to come and speak at this conference." And on Friday, and honestly, I didn't want to go. I almost said no, I bailed out. And then somehow I did go. And yesterday I arrived. I prepared the 5-minute presentation for you guys. And I sat down with Nathaniel and Brad, and they said, and it was like, I ended up redoing the entire presentation from scratch. And all day yesterday I was wondering, what am I doing here? What are these people? I come from a different world. I don't understand. It's like I was being disoriented in this world. When I met Nathaniel a couple 3 years ago in Langley's cafeteria, that resulted in, forced me, because I could not do it, into writing a CubeSat proposal about detection, global detection of lightning. At that point, I didn't even know what CubeSats were. So I was wondering, I'm wondering where this will take me, this event, this experience that Nathaniel, again, forced me into. It's a thanks. I'm glad I came out. I'm glad you forced me, because you make me a better person. You transform me. So thank you for inviting and for listening to my talk. Morphing, as I said, I'm a scientist. So one of the directions that I pursue in science for my interest is morphing aircraft smart skin, a transforming convergence of knowledge, science, and technology. Another interesting moment I witnessed this morning is about that there was a phrase that the products out there are actually enable us. So the environment, not just we change the environment, affect the environment. Environment obviously. Actually, it's not obvious, it gives a feedback effect. So from my realization, and I'm very interested at studying humans and looking at human psychology, although I'm not a psychologist, it's my hobby, what drives humanity, what drives development this way or that way, this direction, that direction. So, so the products transform us, and that's amazing for me to realize that this software conference and digital age, which I could not grasp yesterday because I don't do this, is actually allows this. This leap of imagination in engineering design. So one of them is exemplified by not a new concept of morphing wing aircraft. It's not a new concept, but still remains a sci-fi. So my research is in designing a sensing skin, a nervous system for the wings of this aircraft to make this possible, to make aircraft to act as a bird, to flap wings as a bird. Another realization, the reason I came up with this idea was this recent NASA's Langley sensing technology that utilized SENSIC without electrical connection sensor. It's a simplistic sensor. It's a conductive spiral. However, it allows it almost has potential to provide a continuity of senses, just like in a bird or a mammalian system, and it's based on based on a resonant sensing and provides systems a unique frequency response when system is subjected to various types of stimuli. So the idea, again, borrowing the idea from the advanced design, which is nature, is a mammalian nervous system organization. Translating then into a man-made design, we want to architect a structurally integrated cognitive system to impart wings with a self-sensing capability and self-referencing and a self-awareness. So we demonstrated this thought process in a lab already. We had an elastic plastic styrofoam aircraft that we put in a wind tunnel, and we utilized those NASA's spiral sensors to measure the strain sense. And we applied machine learning to the data to model the system's behavior, and it has a great potential. There's a lot of work ahead, but nevertheless. So the implication of this ongoing research and continuation of this research is in that multimodal sensing with this embedded cognitive functionality, creativity will allow us to approach to mammalian level intelligence. The second part, as I mentioned, it is interesting for me to understand human, to understand what we are, or what drives us, is a possibility to apply this knowledge to create a research tool to expand artificial intelligence domain by inserting into it the dimension of psychology or behavioral economic science. Thank you.